Hey guys, and welcome to Via Arn. And this is the iPhone 8. Today we won't be looking at the whole phone. This video is all about the cameras. The 12 megapixel camera with the f1.8 aperture and the front-facing 7 megapixel camera with the f2.2 aperture are going to be the focus of today. I'm going to test out these cameras from every aspect, whether it's close-ups or the 4K video. I'm covering it all. So let's get straight into it. First off, we'll be starting off with photos, and we'll be looking at wide, close-ups, selfies, and night photography. All of the photos you'll be seeing are unedited and not adjusted in any way, as I wanted to see just the best possible output the camera can give without any adjustments. Firstly, we have the wide category. To sum up my experience in 2 words, very good. Just the raw outcome the iPhone 8's camera can produce is really impressive. The image quality is great, the colors are pretty good, and for the most part the HDR strengthens the performance even higher. And the phone also comes with the A11 processor, which plays a big part in how the photos turn out. As you can see, most photos are great. I'm comfortable to say that in most situations the iPhone 8's camera will not disappoint you in this category. But there are a few places where this phone is a little lacking. Firstly, only sometimes the HDR can mess up and the shots can come out a little underexposed. For example, in this one. And the matter of fact that unlike recent flagships, the standard iPhone 8 does not have any other perspectives. So you can't really experiment with, let's say, ultrawide, try new things. Also, I was actually a bit surprised to find out that some shots can appear hazy. Yeah. I did not expect that at all from the iPhone 8. For example, this shot right here. But then I took the same shot at a different time of the day with better lighting and it came out much better. So I guess it comes down to the camera's performance in non-ideal lighting. So in the end, I would say the camera's wide-angle photos are very good, but only a few downsides. Next up, we have close-ups. Just like my experience with the wide-angle. Very good. The background blur is very good. And the image quality is also very good. However, it's not perfect. As you can see in this photo here, it's not great at extreme close-ups or macros, as part of the logo is even blurred out. The same haziness which was present in wide angles is also present here, and I'm pretty sure it's because of lighting. And another disadvantage for the standard iPhone 8 is its missing portrait mode and a depth sensor, which could be easily replaced by a telephoto camera, which the Plus version has. So the level of refinement and bokeh might be missing. I haven't tried it out, so I can't say for certain. But overall, the iPhone 8 will give you very good close-up shots. The only things I was hoping for is the ability to shoot macros or extreme close-ups and a little more detail in the shots that it produces. Moving on to the selfie camera. This phone, and along with all the iPhones before the 11, have a very low resolution 7 megapixel with f2.2 aperture front-facing camera. I tried to take a few shots just to see how it holds, and I would say it's alright. Like, you can get some good shots in ideal conditions, but if you put it against not so ideal conditions, the results would come out poor. For example, facing the sun. In the end, don't expect much from the selfie camera, although it's absolutely fine for the average person who would not care too much about the quality and would just use it for general selfies. And finally, night photography. Since the iPhone 8 does not have night mode, there's only one way to make up for it: the flash. And as you can see, it does not look like the best photos you can take, especially when compared to night mode. And without the flash, the photos aren't much of a use either. So I guess night photography is something that will be a clear downside in the iPhone 8 compared to flagships now. And now, moving on to video. I've decided to shoot the video at 4K 30fps from the main camera because I felt that with this setting, the video was at its highest quality and the frame rate that I felt was default for shooting general videos without going into any specific styles, and the setting I usually prefer. And for the selfie camera, I put it at its max setting at 180p 30 frames per second. Firstly, we have 4K 30fps video. Overall, the iPhone 8's video is great from the main camera. The high quality is mostly there, although the colors are not that punchy. It's smooth, and he even would say that it won't let people down who would like to use the camera's full potential and use it as their daily camera, for example, vlogging. But compared to video features offered by flagships now, especially Android, the iPhone 8 camera will look very basic. Firstly, and this is an Apple thing, there isn't much to play around with. I mean, apart from resolution, you can't really tweak anything to change how your video is shot or how it looks later on. Also, the iPhone 8 does come with OIS, but you can see in the footage I've captured, its effects are really minimal, as this technology has gotten better nowadays. If you want to see more of how the video looks from the rear camera, you can head to my previous video about the Garmin Vivo Active 3, which is completely shot in this phone and on this setting. So in the end, the video quality, the smoothness is there, but it's missing a few of the significant things flagships nowadays have. And finally, we have video from the front camera. Just like the photos, the video from the front camera is a hit or miss. It maxes out at just 1080p at 30 frames per second. So don't expect the best quality video from it. To put it simply, if the conditions are ideal, the video will turn out alright, but as soon as the conditions move into non-ideal, the performance of the video will drop. So as I said before, the front camera is alright for people who mostly use it for video calls, or for people who are not much worried about the quality. But if you want to click like high quality footage, or you're looking for a camera for high quality streaming, the front camera is a little lacking. And here is my final take on it. This phone was released 4 years ago in 2017, but I can still say that the rear camera is very capable. Has a 12 megapixel high quality lens, can shoot 4K video up to 60 frames per second. The close-ups are great, the wide angles are great. There aren't a lot of areas this camera is lacking in, so my overall rating for this camera is B+. The only thing that this camera is missing are a few things flagships have nowadays, like proper OIS, multiple perspectives, and for Androids, crazy camera features. And of course, a better selfie camera. As you can see, I did not shoot slow motion video because I really felt that it was pointless and I don't think many people use it. So, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, it means a lot to me. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe. And please leave comments on what I can improve for next time. Thanks for watching again. Bye.